And hello again, Internet. Well, this is one of the reasons why I really need to stop announcing the games ahead of time. I had mentioned that I was going to do a game to torture myself with, and I tried, but Mortal Kombat 2 is one of those fighting games where the AI is just too cheap to really play against. And that's unfortunate. I don't remember it being that bad on the Super Nintendo version. Maybe the Super Nintendo version had tweaked and lowered AI, but the arcade version was notorious. I knew going in it was going to be bad. That's why I was afraid of it. And it is. And the problem with it is, with a fighting game, and this is the thing that the early fighting games did not understand. In order for the game to really be a competitive fighting game, players need to be able to practice. And I wasn't able to practice. You either can practice against other players, which okay. But if you want to really just practice on your own, to really try to get better at the game, the only way to do it is to play against the computer. And if the computer can do things that a human player can't, such as have uppercuts with fewer frames of animation and the like, which they can in that, or react on the frame of getting hit in order to counter with a throw. Like, even when your attack's hitbox is inside, or even when your attack animation is inside their hitbox, they can still go, yeah, no, we're going to block it and counter it. If they can do that and players can't, you're not practicing against players. You're not learning the timing. You're not learning the behavior. The computer doesn't play like people do. It plays like the machine. Like, it cheats, and what you're doing is trying to learn how to exploit the AI. That's not fun. That's not the same for me. And it's really frustrating. And I just don't want to deal with that, even though I really do want to play the game and want to enjoy the game. It's prohibitive. So instead, I decided to go to the next one that has been a long time coming. And as you can see it going on here, it is Final Fantasy VI. Not just any Final Fantasy VI. Because of my tradition of playing the worst versions of each of these games, it is the PlayStation version. Now, I did have this game back when it was Final Fantasy III on Super Nintendo, and it was one of my favorites. I absolutely adored this game. I was all over it. I played the hell out of it. But I haven't played it that much since. In fact, I've never beaten this PlayStation version of it. Or, the new versions like Pixel Remaster and such. And I think it's time to go back and revisit what is one of my favorite, if not my actual favorite, Final Fantasy games. And I'm just going to let this video play out here all the way through. I mean, there hasn't been any voice on it, but as I've shown, this is being played right now on the original hardware, or technically PlayStation 2 hardware. When I play the game, as usual for PlayStation, it's going to be emulated. I've already got it set up. And in fact, I've set my emulator up a little bit differently this time, so we'll get to see some more interesting things that, the community has created with those emulators anymore. But yes, Final Fantasy VI, with the mech armor there, and Terra, and more of a sci-fi flair this time out than the previous games have had. I mean, 4 and 5 kind of had ancient technological civilizations, but this is one where it was current and ongoing, and it's a lot of... I rather liked this one, even though that was kind of weird for me, because I was expecting the usual swords and sorcery like Final Fantasy 1. I had played 2 and beaten it, but I didn't own it. I had rented it to do it. 3 was the next one that I'd owned. The US Super Nintendo versions of 2 and 3, not the original Famicom ones. At any rate, we are back to the title screen here. So I'm going to turn off the console, switch it to the emulator. Let me get this set up there. Yeah, you see a little bit of a blue screen there, which is what happens when... Come on, turn off entirely, please. When there's no video coming in from the input. It's not just those inputs that do that. I don't know why the blue. Because, I mean, even, like, VCRs and all back in the day, if you weren't playing anything on them, it was blue. I wonder if blue is just a default signal for RCA, component video, or composite, I should say. But anyway, yes, we are doing RetroArch again. Let me load up this. I've already got the ISO burned. Ready to go, and there we are. Yes, we have this interesting little overlay here, which, yes, actually does correspond to the buttons that I press. So you guys will be able to see along with me. Well, I guess that's going to be on the screen. The FPS counter. Or not. Who knows? Reading, reading, reading. There we go. Might as well have that FPS counter up there. There's no reason not to. That's I've been playing the games lately anyways, like that. And that FPS counter would be the actual native NTSC. Actually, no, it'd be double it, wouldn't it? Oh man, this music. It may not be that impressive for the PlayStation era, but on the Super Nintendo, oh, the music was so good. It was like, because it used its own custom sound fonts, the sound sounded nothing. It sounded so much better than anything else on the system. Miles better. Just a moment while I double check my volume. Okay. You can actually turn your volume up a little bit here, guys, because the previous game was a bit loud. Here we are. We're going to go ahead and do a new game. Long ago, the War of the Magi reduced the world to a scorched wasteland, and magic simply ceased to exist. A thousand years have passed. Iron, gunpowder, and steam engines have been rediscovered, and high technology reigns. See, that's the thing. Like I said, most of these, I was expecting swords and sorceries and such, but no, they brought a more sci-fi elements into it. Not full sci-fi, almost more cyberpunk, to be honest. Or steampunk, I mean. But there are those who would enslave the world by reviving the dread destructive power known as magic. I like the story in this one. I genuinely do. Could it be that those in power are on the verge of repeating a senseless and deadly mistake? I mean, that is what people in power tend to do. There's the town. Hard to believe an Espers were found intact there 1,000 years after the War of Magi. Think he's still alive? Probably, judging by the urgency of our orders. And this woman, this sorceress, why is she here? I heard she fried 50 of our Magitech armored soldiers in under 3 minutes. Not to worry, the slave crown on her head robs her of all conscious thought. She'll follow orders. I'm not going to read everything in this one because, yeah, very, very big, heavy text base. We'll approach from the east. Move out! It's a long game, a lot of text. I'm going to talk about it and then read it. And this right here, they're trying to emulate the use of the Mode 7. It's alright. There's one thing about the PlayStation version of this. The stuff that was Mode 7 on the original kind of runs, as you can see, cut the frame rate down in half. It runs slower here. And does not look as good. It really doesn't. The ability for the Super Nintendo to stretch and rotate backgrounds and sprites like that was really impressive, and a great piece of hardware that, when utilized, made some amazing features. This intro scene here being one of them. You have the march to, what was it, Narsh? And this music, very good music. Oh, this is one of the best soundtracks the Super NES had. It's probably one of the better soundtracks the PlayStation had as well. Now, of course, if you're going to play this game today, the easiest way to do it, the best way to do it, would probably be the Pixel Remaster. However, I've actually heard some problems with the Pixel Remaster version. Unlike some of the other Pixel Remasters, like, like the first one and such, what they mostly did with this one is they took the graphics from the Game Boy Advance version of the game. And, like, why would you take it from that one, too? Especially since the graphics in that were a little bit condensed and weren't even as good as the original. Now, that's just what I've heard. I haven't actually played that. I also know that instead of really giving us a revamped, reanimated version, I mean, they did the new spell effects and all, the new water effect that they used for all the others, but the big thing they did with 6, because, I mean, look at this game. It is fucking beautiful. The main thing they did with 6, oh, dang it, with 6 was, the opera scene. They did it in their 2D, 3D thing, like some of their more recent remakes. Oh, wow, this is slow. Oh, man. Even on the emulator, this just feels so much slower than the Super NES version. That is so not good. Yeah, that is why this version is considered. I mean, look at the slow fade out, fade in, and ugh. That is why this is the worst version of the game. Our freedom depends on us. Doggos! And of course, our mystery guest has better magic available in her Magitech than the other two do. She's the badass after all. She's the sorceress. I'm gonna let these two guys heal themselves. You just healed, you bastard! I kind of understand we never really get to use these things again. This is going to be a game that I'm probably going to break up into parts. You know, a week on, play something else, a week on, play something else, like I did way back in Magna Carta. Oh yes, that's how streamer we really are. Oh, we are. I wasn't expecting to be this slow, even on emulator, but damn. But again, as I say, I tend to play the worst versions. I'm gonna play the worst version. And this is there it's teaching us about pincer attacks. I like that. So it shows us, hey, you know, you can be attacked on both sides, not just one. Not sure if that was new for this game, or I think it was. I'm sorry, I don't remember anymore if 5 had it or not. That's one of the things, like, you may think that I skipped playing 5 here. I've played 5 a couple times on stream already, doing the 4-job fiesta. No need to do a whole new run of it. Oh, dang it. Should heal her first. Oh, then again. Then again. And this layout, by the way, is just one of the things that comes with RetroArch. Oh, well, that's kind of a shame about the PSP Final Fantasy 1, because the graphics in that one are just so good. And I think that one has the extra dungeons that weren't in the other stuff. Alright, into the mine shaft. We're gonna have a boss fight up here. And this is the first time that we're on our own. Hey! Information about save points. You can use a sleeping bag or tent and also save the game. Should you perish, you'll automatically be able to play from your last save. Anywhere on the world map. I liked them. I did. I'm sitting here pushing buttons random. Oh my god, it took that long to bring up the menu. Huh. That was the Game Boy Advance 1 and 2, I believe. I liked the bonus dungeons in that, where it brought bosses from the other games in. Which, I mean, I guess that is what those bonus dungeons were. Kind of a shame that they aren't in the Pixel Remaster. But on the other hand, I can understand the Pixel Remaster wanting to be the original version, even though it's not. Or, you know, the best version of the original version, I guess, would work too. I'll get used to that jingle. You're going to be hearing it a lot. Yeah, my first Final Fantasy was Final Fantasy 1 on NES. Because Nintendo Power, man, went... Ooh, that's not good. Nintendo Power really did go a basically full court press on that. They advertised it for 3 straight issues, and this is back when they were bi-monthly. And then when they did the every other month in between the bi-monthly, which means every other month, they started doing strategy guides during that time. And the strategy guide at the end of those 3 months was the Final Fantasy 1 strategy guide, which was amazing. Here's the boss fight. Ah, classic music. Hold it! Think back to our briefing. What about it? What's the dog doing? recall hearing about a monster that eats lightning. It stores the energy in its shell. Right, so whatever you do, don't attack the shell. And don't hit it with lightning. Fire beam. Ice beam. Let's see which of those does better. Tech missile. Yeah, they're about the same. I believe tech missile does half. Oh, now we wait. It's retreating. I don't have to wait. I can do this. I've heard this music way too many times. Way too many times. Ah! Hurry up! Come out of the shell! I'll zap you. That is a lot of damage. I'm glad she wasn't the one hit with the slime. Oh no! Oh, gonna hit the shell now. Boom, boom, boom. Hit it for several hundred. God, that is good. Man, I really thought that the emulation would speed this one up a little bit. That the slowness was because of the disc read speed, but just, no, they intentionally programmed that in to compensate for the disc. Now, this does mean I'm probably not going to be doing a lot of the side stuff in this. I might. We'll see. Might just save that for if I do Pixel Remaster on my own. Still would love to see them do the first 6 Dragon Warrior games with this Pixel Remaster style. Aw, yes. Frozen Esper. It's amazing the things they could do back then with this stuff. I mean, they weren't able to do a whole lot. Tritaku, nice. So they weren't able to do a whole lot in the engine. They couldn't do big fancy cutscenes and all that, but they still managed to make animations and move the characters around and all. Oh, I miss this era. I really do. On the other hand, like, this era is still not entirely dead. I mean, hell, you can make your own. There's plenty of engines out there like RPG Maker that let you do this stuff. Uh-oh. They're talking to each other. Good shit. I do too. 60-bit era was great. What happened? My head hurts. You roofied me! No, they roofied me. Oh man, with this on the Super NES version they did, you're gonna see that it's not so much on the PlayStation version. It'll all come back in time. I did terrible things. Why aren't you killing me? Because you had this crown on. You weren't doing it. Mysterious young woman controlled by the Empire, born with the gift of magic. True, they performed like... Now, one thing I'm going to do is I don't like having it all uppercase. I'll keep the same name, but giving it upper and lower like that. See, it just fits better. Yeah, they had it more on the grid, whereas the other one was a different style, and it's very well done on the Super NES. Uh-oh, they found me! Run, I'll hold them off! As I casually walk forward. Oh, I do have a dash button. Yay, she's up there. Running time. Without the Magitech armor anymore. No armor, no fancy missiles, no huge weapons. Ow. Throw something at me when it dies? That's gonna suck. I keep trying to use the stick, as you can see. Goodbye, Wedge. Goodbye, Biggs. Let me double check something really quick here. No, it does not mention the analog on the back of this. I do love that it says 1 to 2 players, because both controllers can actually control the game. At least the characters in the combat. This also takes two blocks? Huh. Larger save for Final Fantasy VI. Ah, I still did it. I mean, I guess the humble little tag is appropriate for this game since I do have a link to the Pixel Remaster. Originally, the emulator should have been on a layer that doesn't display those. So what the hell? Terra gained a level! Yay! What level is she anyway? Oh, it's gonna take so long with those fade outs. Look how long it takes to bring up the menu even. Skills, do you have healing? You do. Look how long it takes to get out of the menu. Jesus. I really did think that having it on the emulator with an ISO would speed these up. Kind of amazing I've gone through the other Final Fantasies to this point now. I mean, we went through 4 on screen. Apparently the Pixel Remaster of 3 is a better game than the 3D version that I went through. I don't know, I'm going to have to try it at some point. I've been a bit busy offline with the Mega Man Legacy Collection that I've been so waiting for. The Battle Network Collection. I was tempted to play those on stream, but I just did Mega Man X, so wouldn't really feel right to go straight in from Mega Man to Mega Man. Okay, good. You can't just hold the button down. I thought you could. Ooh, encounter rate. I'm not going to run from them because it basically is the gameplay here, the combat. Even if it's just hold down X. The only Pixel Remaster I've actually played was the first one, and I loved it. Well, no, that's not true. I did play 5 as well. I played a little bit of 2. Oh no, they're coming! They're coming to take me away, haha! Oops, I fall and die. And she's dead! There goes the game. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed. That was Final Fantasy... Oh, wait. My sweet little magic user. With this slave crown, I'll practically own you. It's one of the default ones that's just available in RetroArch. I saw it, I started using it, it's like, oh man, I've got to have that when I stream. One of the reasons I wanted to do this. Because memories are yellow. Just like piss. Good. Burn up everything. Burn it all. Music is so good. We stand on the brink of a major breakthrough. The days to come will witness a total revival of magic. It is our destiny, and ours alone, to take this mystic force and claim what is rightfully ours. With our newfound power, nothing can stand in our way. Long live Emperor Gestal! Leo in the middle, Celes, and of course Kefka. Meanwhile, back at the ranch. Robbing? Plundering? How dare you? Treasure hunter and trail-worn traveler, searching the world over for relics of the past. I never know if this is pronounced Locke or Loki, or Loke, or Loki. Or for all I know, it could be pronounced Bob. I prefer the term treasure hunter. There's a huge difference! Alright. Ooh, really? I don't know you that well. Oh, wow, okay. He is very Mr. Angry Man. Returners? Underground Resistance. Who are they? Well, you changed your mind quickly. Figaro, talk to the king. As the case may be. Oh, he moved quickly? Oh, damn, she's already dead. Well, I guess that quest is over. Oh, we'll see this place later. Or now. Kapow! You saying you want to help me? I'm saying move your ass. Oh wow, we're actually doing the battle thing right now? Use us to save Terra from the gods. Yes! Well, they're already doing this portion of the game. Wow, I wasn't expecting that right away. Groups, press the triangle, switch between, or triangle. That's a triangle! I am smart! Press the square button to switch between them. Your job is to defeat the commander of the gods before his men reach Terra. Save her or else. I was about to say that I'm not using a Xbox or PlayStation controller, so how am I going to know where the square button is? Right. It's on the screen. The best part about having this bezel is you guys will see when I fumble my controls around. Ooh, okay, I guess we'll go. Be a thief. We got Kupek, Kupop, Kumama. Couldn't steal. Oh, I don't like the looks of that. Don't do that. Don't do that to me. Why would you do that to me? There's Mog, as in actually Mog. Cuckoo, Kutan, Coupon. Coupons. Mog learned a new dance. That's how you know that that indeed is Mog. Perfectly defend right up here real quick. Hold on. You gotta dance? You gotta dance. Rip! Oh, he's getting attacked. Don't, Blizzard, stop! It's cold. Rocks fall, everyone dies. Nobody dies. I believe my goal was just to get to the staircase. I mean, this is the last guy right here, so. Could probably have backed off and let the other group take him. Stop the blizzard! This hurts! I like this game gives you the chances when you're doing this multiple party stuff like this. Basically because there are times when, oh, you know what? I'm going to send someone else after you. I'm going to send an uninjured group. Mog, mind stepping out of the way for me? And then slip Mog back into position even though he doesn't need to be. Alright, well this guy, this is a bunch of fresh faces. So let's have them take on Mr. Bossy Man. Kushu, Kurin, Kuru, and Kamog. And Boomer Quanger, apparently. Charge! Wait, there's no one left to charge. Although the net has stunned Kuru. This guy hurts. It's a good thing I came in with a team that was fully healed. Because they're hurt. He can kill them. But he did. Hazoo! The The path is clear. Thanks, Muggles. You guys are awesome. And then we run the other way anyway. Muggles just like to kill the people who live in Narsh. That's all that was. And away we go. Who? What? Amnesia? What a convenience! Yeah, don't forget about it. You tell the person with amnesia. Don't forget about it. You're a dick. Cool. Let me in. Ah, heal bucket. Ah, you know what? Let's use this while we're here. You're encouraged to use the memo slot unless you're done for the day. I don't bother with it. I just use these, especially since it's actually... These are speeding through the saves more so than most of the PlayStation games I've emulated. This is a save point. Yeah, you already told us this. I am glad that this game is one of the ones that includes a bit of tutorial like this in the game. That's totally optional. You could skip this, easily skip this. You'd miss out on a few items, but who cares about a few items, really? Ah, relics. Two relics per person. I love the relics. This was a great system. Not the best system that Final Fantasy has had. As much as I dislike Final Fantasy VII, the materia system is amazing. Staying in an inn will revive you to full. Oh, you see something about... Yep, monsters in the chest. Monster in a box! Should have known by the crank at the side of it. I mean, I can go heal again outside. That's why I didn't bother. Didn't mind doing that. Got an item from it, too. Right, a chocobo. Press the X button or up on the directional buttons. To go forward, steer with the direction buttons. Press circle to dismount. Once you dismount, the bird will return. Oh, good. We actually get to see if the stuff is better or not. We actually get to see if the stuff is better or not before we put it on this time. Wow, I didn't know how to do that, because, you know, I've only been doing that so far this game. Nah, I want the active battle. I want ABT. Blue is roof. No, blue is apparently rift. Reflect. Rift. Reflect. Flicked. I'm kind of surprised there was a typo there. I'm also not the biggest fan of things being by color. Row defense. Ah, that's useful. I wonder if that was a typo in the thing, the reflect. Not the E. God, get some experience in the world before coming in here. Each sword tech has its own unique name. We don't know what sword tech is yet. Tunic. Tonics, not tunics. Oh no, reflect is just that. You really didn't have enough. Oh my god. They could have just called it wall. Oh yes, near fatal status. That is something that I never really use much, but when your character is down, you know, like on a knee, doing the regular attack will sometimes have a special attack go off. It's kind of cool. This game's kind of version of Limit Break in a way. It's desperation moves. Gen, HP comes back. Heal the undead. Clear, enemy can't strike you, but you're an easy target for spells. Imp, lose, use spells and commands. Zombie, use Revivify. For Muddled and Psych, revert when hit. So we have Blink active. 3 ways: fire, ice, and lightning. And can't block certain magic. Turns many magic attacks into MP. Morph. Increases the attack, magic power, duration. Things we don't really have, except for dance. We've seen dance already. Alright, let's get out of here. I was expecting a text prompt. Alright. We are out of town, we are free. I mean, that is why you get to come back to this place later. Because they even mentioned, like, you know, you should probably come back to here once you've had some experience, so you'll know what some of these things mean. I still kind of want to do the Pixel Remaster version someday. I mean, I bought the damn things and just didn't play them yet. It's like, oh, that would be replaying the game. I've already played those. Yes, but these are good versions, and you like these games. It is a good game. It is, as I said, it's possibly my favorite Final Fantasy game. I mean, I really like this one. Although I do like the job system in 5. Is she seriously gonna fucking die? These things are kicking my ass. These things are kicking my ass. I do really like the job system in 5. Oh no, they might have something rare to get. Ooh, does this game have the bestiary? Wait, are tonics the basic potions in this? Do they actually name potions tonics? You bastards, why would you do that? Lots of gold from that fight. You didn't. Oh, you fuckers. Why? Why is potion X potion and why is tonic potion? Yeah, the gameplay is really solid in 5. I like 5. The story, though, 6 just hands down. I don't really want to be in the desert because things in here suck. Ah, there we are. I played all 3 of the PlayStation versions as well, and just didn't really like them. Oh, it's you proceed. I was trying to talk to you. Look at all those chocobos. Man, I love this soundtrack. I mean, that's kind of my plan, too. Tonic, Tinticure, Antidote. I mean, I've been going through them mostly in order. 5 was out of order thanks to the 4 job fiestas. But I've been through 1 through numbers. Bio, Noise, and Auto Crossbow. Those are for 7. They're not available for me yet. I've also done most of the PlayStation 2 version. By that I mean I have finished 10 and 10-2. I played 11, but I didn't get all the way in it because MMO, and it was an MMO where you really needed to play specific builds. If you didn't play specific builds, you weren't very efficient in the game, and I loathe having to be boxed in like that. That game was all about really needed to have a full team with you. The team needed to have certain moves so they synergized with each other. I hated it. And 12 I never finished. I'm at the end game of 12. But yeah, it gets weird. And I was 120 hours in, so I was like, yeah, I'm bored, I'm done. You mean this young woman? My word! Who do I think I am? King Figaro Castle, allied to the Empire, and master designer of machinery. Why, my young Edgar. Yar. No, mic must have moved. Sorry. It does that. I did have a drink. I fucking hate this mic. I am Edgar, King of Figaro. Surprised I know a king. We went to high school together. He kept stealing our underwear. And goodbye. Oh no, Edgar's the one who uses the tools, not Sabin. So you're an Imperial soldier? Ah, Figaro and the Empire are allies. Relax while you're here. It's not in my blood to harm a lady. Is it because of my abilities? You mean your breasts? I mean, no, not at all. Okay, it is because of your breasts. Clearly, according to this text box. And this one. It's her breasts. He's a womanizer. Technique's getting a bit rusty. I'm hardly normal. Feel free to wander about. Empire's using something called magic. Magic! Never heard of it! Nobody said anything about magic. Who said anything about magic? I didn't say anything about magic. Why are you looking at me like that? Look at that, man. Rotating fans. It's not even hard to do. It really isn't. Although it looks so... And then have the shading on them. I'm sorry, I'm geeking out here because I've used engines to make games like this before. And this is just beautiful tile set, beautifully put together, tons of detail. I think these games look better than the PlayStation ones. Because I think good 2D looks better than bad 3D. And PlayStation was full of bad 3D. Although I will admit the 3D on these games, on the games on PlayStation, got a lot better. The first one, not very good, but 8 actually looks pretty good. So does 9. Although I don't really remember 9. So what I know about Final Fantasy 9 is I played and beat it. High-tech devices, for example. Oh, can't tell you. There I go, almost giving away state secrets again. Silly me. Fucking the sand on the couch, it's so good. Yes, take a rest. She wakes up, where's my liver? Yeah. Yeah, he's a womanizer. He'll chat up any and everybody. Hi, you have a bird. Ooh, what's in the door? The door's out in the middle of nowhere. He was such a nice boy. I thought the past was supposed to be yellow. Oh, this must be being told a story. Youth! What's wrong with father? What's all this talk of a successor? He's blind, look how thin his face has become.
He's dying, you fool! Now, I'm noticing some issues with the graphics where things are kind of... like a sprite will flicker a bit. Edgar's twin brother, who traded the throne for his own freedom. Guile. You have no idea how tempting it is to name this guy Guile. I mean, come on. Seriously, look at him. His name was Sabin. Oh, he looked so like his father. Then he ran away. Oh, he's probably dead now. He says it to everybody. Also, ew, creepy. The Empire has smashed 3 of the cities on the southern continent, but you guys are their allies. Why would they come for you? Why, it's almost like you guys aren't actually their allies. Huh. Huh. Now, why would anybody think that? Is there something up here? Yeah, sorry to be up there, okay. Long ago, what's called magic existed. Mage Knights. Wait, what's my about you? Silly people, these scholars. Eggheads! Nerds! Studying magic. She got a real job, says the fucking librarian. Pardon me. Oh, they're sent to South Figaro, where they move on to Neo Figaro. Or Figaro. Not sure how it's pronounced. It's Figaro. I mean, look at the detail here. The shading here is in the tile set. That's something they had to draw in and include. Same with the sand. They did not have to go to this level of detail on the maps, but they did. I mean, this is 3 different freaking tiles for the stairs here. One without, although I guess this one's duplicated everywhere, just a normal floor. One with the 2 corners, one with just the 1. Shaded, unshaded. Man, they put a lot of work into this. Yeah, I guess that's why these guys were the best of the best. Beyond the engine room. We're ready to leave at a moment's notice. Oh, no. Too dangerous down there. Didn't you play the last game? You go to the bottom of the castle, you get killed. Stay away from the thieves. Let us out! Demand to see Edgar! How dare you keep us? Let us out! Just blowing off steam. There's no sense in keeping us here. The small potatoes, come into the real front! King knows it. Yo! Get over here! Now, in the previous game, if you release the dude, he just steals some of your treasure. I'm Lone Wolf, the pickpocket. And they caught him again, and he's in jail here this time. That's honestly a little bit of an Easter egg that people who played this originally wouldn't have known about. Because that's basically the dude from 5. Okay, well, I've looked around. Let's save and go back in. God, this soundtrack is so good. Wait! Oh, it's you! I mean, that is his job, to make sure he knows who's coming in and going. Hold up, you can't just march in here! So, Hello? Session was settled with a coin toss. Alright, well, I've looked around. This is a nice castle. Someone from the Empire? Oh no! That's probably just Kefka. And you see, again, her sprite keeps flickering. I don't know if that's an emulation thing or what. Phooey. Emperor Gestalt's stupid orders. Edgar, you pinhead! Why do you live in the middle of nowhere? These recon jobs are the pits! And there's sand in my boots! I hate sand. It gets everywhere. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Idiots. So, Kefka, what on earth do you... Out of my way! I love that he's basically this game's Joker. Yes. Hello, allies. What are you doing? You've been busy down south, looking for more cities to destroy? What brings Kefka, humble servant of the Emperor Gestalt, into our lowly presence? A girl of no importance recently escaped from us. We heard she found refuge here. Well, if she's of no importance, then I guess it doesn't really matter if she's here or not. This wouldn't have anything to do with the witch everyone's been whispering about, would it? Lies! She merely stole something of minor value. Is she here? That's a tough one. See, there are more girls than grain and sounds out there. I can't keep track of them all. I'd hate to be you if we find out you're lying. I hope nothing happens to your precious Figaro. Alright, first things first. Equipment. Items. He does have an auto crossbow, but he does not have the other two. So I'm going to buy them right now. Just, that's not where they are. I'm going to buy them. Oops, nope, that's not where they are either. Actually, that is where they are. Fuck. Was gonna buy them. That's the guy was missing a few buttons. Where's Terra? Oh, I'm right here. Take her to the room. Oh, sometimes I hate being king, if you'll excuse me, madame. Follow me. There's sand in my shoes now. Is it true you're a thief? Treasure hunter! Yeah, you see, there's a lot of... I don't know what's up with that. I don't know if the PlayStation 2 version, or the PlayStation version does that on hardware, or if it's just an emulator thing. He's collaborating with the Returners organization. See, every time I miss contact with that group. The old man you met in Narsh is one of us. But I'm a soldier of the Empire. No, you're not. You were mind-controlled. What should I do? Well, we're not going to put a crown on you, but we'll tell you what to do. How will I know which way is right? Oh, don't worry. You'll know. Ooh, I might have to look up and see if the fifth dream was a thing. Or if it was ever just a rumor. Gee, it's so quiet. It's the Empire, it's Kefka! What are you doing? Bring me the girl now! Hey, Xanth. Yeah, this is just in RetroArch. I was just there, I just had to turn it on. I started playing with various things like that, and ooh, I liked this one. Welcome to my barbecue! Alright. Stop. Stop. Fire! Fire! Gee, I wonder when this was localized. Fire! 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 Get ready! Well, I guess we have no choice. Maybe we do. Flee to leave his people behind. How delightful! Let's go, you two. Dive! Oh, this is the best part. Fucking look at this. Submerge mode engage. Fucking transforming castle. No one can defeat the people of Figaro. Figaro, Figaro, Figaro. This seems kind of familiar to the previous game too. Why, it's almost like they reused some ideas. Hit them! Hit who? Oh, the ones running away. I love that you can do this without triggering the scene, but I'm going to trigger the scene, because it's really better off to do it. Edgar, what's the matter? You look positively spooked. Did you just see what I saw? Yeah, she uses magic, so what? She's amazing! I'm in love! Magic! Wait, that was magic? Whisper, 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 whisper. I love it! Where on earth did you learn that? Wait, we're on Earth? Sorry, I won't do it again. I'm sorry. You're not the one who did. Edgar was. I've never actually seen magic before. When did you? Where did you? Guys, we're in combat. That's the only difference between us and her breasts. Don't be ashamed. Kick some... Oh, she even winked. Kick some ass, Terra. As they sink into the sea and die. Or into the sand and die. Should have bought those other two when I had the chance. Ow! Ooh, that's not good. Burdinating the countryside. And they deaded. Yeah, I love this overlay. I really do. It's one of the reasons I wanted to do a PlayStation game. Bravo! Figaro. Farfignugan. Goodbye, Kafka! Son of a submariner! They'll pay for this! This is great! Was that a bad person? I'm scared. I don't know what to do. There's someone I'd like you to meet. Well, members of the Returners. We've already said that. Our mentor, Bannon, would certainly like to meet you. Magic's going to be the key to winning this war. Yeah, now everyone's trying to use her magic to fight them. That Esper seemed to react to her. Is there some connection? I don't know. It seems natural to me that I have the use of this power. But no human is born with the powers you seem to have. Whoopsie! That was a terrible thing to say, Edgar. The Empire's gonna come after you. You want to understand your own powers? Let's work together and do it. To the south, there's a cave that leads to South Figaro. Or Figaro. I still don't know how you really should pronounce it. But this is cool. Whee! Although I'm sad because this isn't the Chocobo music. I guess this is tanking the frame rate like I thought it would. Goodbye! Bye, Wark. Sound effects seem to be a little messed up now. That's weird. I've never really heard sound problems on these emulators before. I'm using the Beetle HW core, by the way, hardware. Which I guess might be helping with the Mode 7 stuff. King Edgar, where are you headed? Through the cave, South Figaro, where else? Return to the castle and tell the others we're safe. That is assuming the castle ever comes back. Upsy doodle. Well, I believe there's a well. Yes. Huh. The turtle's not going to move right now. It's something to do later on, obviously. Hornet and trolley. Should have bought those other things. Yeah, well. Terra gained a level. Learned Ant Dot. That's a dot attack that covers the targeted ants to do damage every turn. DOT. Oh wait, no, it's Antidote. Have you done the pixel remaster version of this yet, Z? Okay, first off, I want memory mode.
Where's memory mode? Okay, good. Perfect. Controller, single, multiple. Magic order, healing, attack, effect, yes. Color, font, and window. Wait, first off, which windows are available? We got the default one there. I'm not doing Demon Chocobo. Okay, you're on 5. I forgot what I was going to ask about it anyway. Well. Not doing Demon Chocobo. Sorry, guys. How about it just reminds me of Secret of Mana? You know, I think that might actually be the same texture. Huh. Because I do believe the loading screen in Secret of Mana has that kind of texture on it, though. I was going to ask about, like, did they manage to change the size of the names for the spells to complete them more, so you don't have reflect without the E? What about the wood grain? I like the wood grain. I would hope that one thing they did with it is give a better translation. I would also assume that they uncensored it, although I think this version isn't going to be censored either. And of course, auto battle will help a lot. There was censoring in the sprite work at, like, the opera. Like, one of the animations, they changed to a different type of either hug or kiss or something like that. It's the typical stuff. Anything that could even be considered remotely risque, Nintendo wanted to censor, so I would assume at this point we're past that. I could be wrong. I love the fact that it has those textures for the windows, too. I know, it's fucking crazy! Honestly, none of them should be censoring, unless it's something that's literally illegal. I mean, let the game companies themselves decide if they want to. I know, I tell you, it's fucking nuts, man. The world has gone topsy-turvy. I mean, there's Night Watch on Nintendo and everything. They promised us that would never happen. In fact, they promised Congress that would never happen. Nintendo lied to Congress. I'm taking my time exploring this place. Going back and hitting the water because free healing. Duh. Seriously? Nice. And I'm telling you.
I don't think Nintendo's the ones doing it, obviously, but, well, I mean, obviously they're not. But that someone is, that is hilarious. I love it. That is a good April 1st prank, and the best April 1st jokes are ones that go, yeah, we're actually going to go ahead and do it anyway because it's funny. Like, Hateful Boyfriend, I believe, was an April 1st joke, and everyone went, no, keep the pigeons in, that's great. It's like, okay. And it made the game stand out. That is now the pigeon dating simulator. You know it because of that. And yes, it would be much nicer to be running the Pixel Remaster version. Much nicer to run that. But the whole point is that I run the stupid versions. I someday probably will play Night Watch, just to see how bad the game itself really is. And the games can surprise me. Oh, well, I mean, I did play that one. Part of it, anyway. I did that one on stream. It was interesting. I never did finish the rest of it. But I actually do like taking a look at those games and seeing. Like I said, Night Trap at some point I'll check out. I mean, I did do It Came from the Desert, which was not the version I was expecting. That I kept thinking it was a Sega CD version, but it's actually apparently a TurboGrafx CD version that had the different. Oh God, did you have a physical Switch copy? Jesus, dude. It was a TurboGrafx CD version that had the different plot and the cheesy cutscenes of It Came from the Desert. Whereas the version on Steam is, I think it was an Amiga or Commodore or ColecoVision. I don't know exactly what set it's on. And that ended up being a better game than I expected. Like, I actually genuinely enjoyed playing It Came from the Desert. Then there is the It Came from the Desert 2, and I might have to try that at some point. There's another set of games that are on the NES that I actually do want to check out. But the versions on Steam, I don't think are the NES ones. I'm pretty sure those are PC versions, the originals. And that's of Deja Vu 2, and what's the other one? Shadow Gate? I don't think it's Shadow Run. Shadow something at any rate. I am not good at those games. I've tried playing Deja Vu, and it's a point and click, and I'm terrible at it. Some do. I mean, you see me go through several of them. That one, sadly, is not. That I've seen, anyway. Yeah, I wish more did as well. I would love that. Except I don't think they want the ROMs to be available that easily. That's one of the things. Like, I was hoping those two Halloween games were NES, but they were actually just Unity ports. Okay, well, if they're doing that, fair enough. I probably missed some stuff in there. Don't care that much. Keep hitting the wrong button. Is this gonna be the first time I've saved after... It is. This was also a good way to mark your save games back in the day, too. You still can. Because you could see immediately on the list there which game had which background. So it's like, okay, this is your game, this is my save. This is this is that. And South Figaro. Yo, get back here, I want to talk to you. Find lots of excellent weapons, armor, and relics in our... Ooh, relics. Yeah, exactly. Red was a good color. I think I did red on mine several times as well. I mean, it's a really good feature to have that. Duncan students have no peers. Oh, you hear that music? Xanth knows what that music means. Are kids allowed in here? Vargas resented it. This is what it means. At the very least, you can give me a response. Wait a minute. That's Ryu Hibiki! No, wait. He owes allegiance to no one, and will do anything for money. He comes and goes like the wind. Silent but deadly. Shadow. He'd slit his mama's throat for a nickel. I don't know, man. I don't know if the wonky sprites are because of the emulation. It's kind of bothering me. Out of the way! Cider to the old man. Remember this, my friends. Ooh, wow. Oh, cool. You can actually get between those. Most games wouldn't be able to do that. Twang, twang, twang. There he goes. To the old man. Follow him! Don't let him see you! There's the old man's house. Okay. There we go. There's weapons and armor. Arsenal. Dirk, mithril knife, mithril blade, regal cutlass. Oh, well, there's the other two items. There we go. So now I've got those two. So I didn't miss them out for very long. Looks like 2 cutlasses, and I already have the blade, so I don't need to get it. $38, $30. And armor. Kung Fu suit. Oh, he can wear it. Okay. Cotton robe. She can wear it. Everyone can wear the plumed hat. And everyone can use a heavy shield. Now, one thing I like about this game in particular... I believe... Where's the button for it? There. Shows you who can use it. There we go. 50% damage, absorb hit point, no effects. Weak point, no idea what that means. Not very useful overall, is this? 50% damage, no effect. What? Oh, no, okay. There's no, what this does, the 50% damage would be what elements, it would show pictures of elements here for what elements it would have 50% damage from, what elements it would absorb hit points from, what elements it would give no effect from, or status elements, and same with the weak points, which ones you take extra damage from. They actually give you full stats for this. And you can push the button and get that as well. So you can see the full-on stats for these things. Now, of course, right now, extra evade percent, extra magic block. As of right now, nothing is going to have any elemental stuff to it. But it's really nice that this game, in-game, fucking shows you that stuff. You never knew about that, huh? It'll be more important later on when you get, like, armor that has special effects. You'll be able to see what the effects are. Same with the weapons. You go in there, like the attack here, how it has nothing under the attack right now, because it's just a normal blade. But later on, it'll actually list the effects on here. So you will be able to see what things do. So there won't be any guessing in this game, and I love that. Alright, so we've got a new set of equipment. Let's talk to people. Has war begun? I better go home. Attack from the east. That way. What? Where's the draft coming from? Where could it be coming from, indeed? Oh, you'll be seeing this room later. I hate to say it, but I think that's going to be it for the day. No, yeah, that's going to be it for the day, unfortunately. I am enjoying this game. I plan on enjoying this one. As I say, this is one of my favorites of the Final Fantasy series. It might be my actual favorite. Which, all the Super NES ones are really good. And of course that first one. The first one is not going to be my favorite, but it is the one that I will go back and replay the most. And have gone back and replayed the most. Because it is such a fun game. And there may be other technically better games than it, but the first Final Fantasy is such a perfectly tight little package that it's fun to go through time and time again. Really fun to go through with the randomizer as well. My words had failed. Uh-oh. He fell asleep. I've been on the menu too long, doing nothing. But yeah, that's Final Fantasy VI so far. Oh, this version is going to take forever. I was not expecting it to take quite this long. With the going in and out of battle and menus. Oh god, the menus. I thought that was just the load time of the disc. But no, they programmed the load time in order to give the disc time to spin. Which means even on emulator, you've got the load time. Oh boy. But, always gotta play the worst versions of the games. I will be back with more of this tomorrow, because I'm looking forward to going through this one. It was time. It was time to finally get through this. I've done the runs before it. I have done all the ones before it on stream. I mean, I don't remember if I've done the original just as it is on stream. I know I've done it randomized, if nothing else. I did 2, 3 the 3D version, 4 the PlayStation version, 5 several versions thanks to the 4-job Fiesta, and now we're up to this, as the series marches ever on. Well, until next time, Internet, take care, and enjoy the games you play.